transition into my browser. Hey, there we go. Hi, stream. Alright, so who wants to summarize what happened for us last time on
Can I do it?
Tomb of Annihilation? Yeah, if you want to.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So we're all camping outside this old bitch's house, right? And fucking ghosts happen. Or at least thought it was ghosts. Seemingly was the old lady fucking with us. And so tried to violently murder her because I don't take kindly to being psychically fucked with.
Okay.
Sounds about right. Yeah, so you guys then beat her flesh golem and left Orlunga, or excuse me, left Mbala, and are heading towards Orlunga. Anything exciting happen on the road to Orlunga so far?
There was monkeys that were looking for us, the flying monkeys from the old
I'll
lady.
be right back.
And they were looking for us, and we hid.
Yeah, yeah,
That's about it, right?
about it.
Yeah.
Well, you guys saw a Cyclops too, but he just sort of hid and let him
Cyclops.
do his own thing.
Oh, that's right. We had two events: the Cyclops and the monkey.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. There were some dinosaurs I think that you guys saw too, but that wasn't really a big issue. They were peaceful. So yeah, nothing too major after leaving Mbala. Just the fight in and of itself. So last week we were missing a few people. We're missing a few people this week as well. Not as big of an issue considering they tend to wander off anyways, but we were missing Zeshtul, and Zeshtul has stayed pretty close since he's joined you guys. So he went missing that first night that you guys were being sort of haunted by all the weird shit that was going on. And,
Yeah, definitely got sidetracked by the ghosts.
Yeah, which is fine. So Zeshtul, you wake up and you are in a pit. I can tell you like how deep that pit is as well, if you would like.
Okay.
But it is not a pleasant situation. There is. Oh, hang on, my browsers are getting all messed up. Oh my god, browsers. I literally just lost a window somehow. Alright, hang on a second, because I just lost my entire D&D Beyond browser window.
No.
Can we
Can we get some rips in chat?
D&D browser? Are we missing? Is Troy not joining us?
Troy is doing some work in town today, so he's not going to be here, unfortunately.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, you wake up in a 15-foot deep, 15-foot diameter cistern, so like a holding well effectively in this town, or in this little village that she used to be a member of, and it's filled with water up to probably about your waist, and yeah, you just wake up here after having been haunted the night before. I think it's probably light out, so you can probably see the sunny sky, but not much else.
All right. Is there anything at all around me they could use to possibly grab on, climb up?
I mean, so it's pretty much just a like brick surface. So there's not like a lot that's extra or sticking out, but you can certainly make a investigation or try and just climb out with what you've got.
All right, I'll do investigations.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so you feel your way around the wall. It's pretty dark, like in the actual pit. So you're feeling your way around the wall for any like extra things for you to grab onto. And while you don't find any extra handholds or anything, you do notice that there's a loose brick, um, about like probably halfway under the water, a little closer to the ground, that you're able to pull out. And as you pull out the one loose brick, a couple extra bricks pull out as well, and it actually forms like a hole that somebody could get into.
Okay.
Okay. What do you want to
Touch the
So-
hole.
Yeah. All right, so I'll do that.
All right, so you're gonna go down this hole then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody
So-
needs to wake up.
You are able to, I mean, you're crawling through some like not great water, but you are able to crawl through this water. It's a like 10-foot long tunnel, and at the end is a chamber. It's a small enough chamber, like basically just big enough for you to fit in there. And you find a sack that is, it seems to be made from like a leather that you've not seen before. It's kind of hard to tell exactly what it is here in the dark and like partially submerged in water. But you find a leather sack. It feels like it's got something in it. Again, it's kind of hard to tell, but you can hear a little bit of jingling. You know coinage when you hear it. And then you also find a scroll and a couple ingots of metal that weigh, a couple pounds each. I think that these... hang on, I'm being told that I have no audio. I don't know how that's possible. Can one of you guys check out my stream and see if I have audio? Anyway, you find these ingots, this sack of coins, and something else that's in the sack as well, and a scroll. But that's really all that's in this little pit that you found your way into.
All right. Well, I'll take all that stuff with me.
Okay. I'm gonna put it in chat. Actually, I'm gonna wait to put it in chat. So
Sounds like you have
wait
sound.
stuff.
Hey, Chris, can you check out Josh's stream to see if he has sound? Pretty sure he does. Might be a little low.
I turned down you guys a little bit since that was the issue last time. Yeah. So Zeshul, that's all you find in there. Do you want to swim out of this hole in the wall that you found?
Yeah, if there's nothing else, I'll go back where I was, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, so you crawl back through to the main part of the cistern, and you are still submerged about waist deep in water. Do you want to try and climb out at this point, or?
Now, is this doo-doo water or just water?
It's just water. It's like a holding. It's just where they like hold the water for her at this point in the village, but it's been sitting around for a bit because it's just her up here. So it's not great water, but it's not doo-doo water either.
I don't know. We got nanny poo-poo right there. Saying.
What's your
On a scale of 1 to dysentery.
What's your Twitch thing? I'm trying to find it.
The _ Dacta.
Underscore. There we go.
Cole says that he's able to hear me now, so I don't know what was going on, but it's working, so that's cool.
Well, that works. All right. Well, yeah, I'll try to climb out.
Okay. Give me a dexterity check.
Nat 1.
Bloop.
Close.
Okay. Give me a strength athletics check as well.
Yeesh. Bloop.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I got 0 on both, man.
All right, so what happens is, I think, is that you like try to put your foot into this like hole that you've created in order to like lift yourself up, but your foot just like slips, and you try and grab the top of the cistern on your way down from the hole, and your hand just like slaps the side of the wall as you slip back down into the water. So on your first try, you're not able to make it out. Do you want to give me another check? Let me see what else we can make you roll.
I mean, I've got rope.
So I don't think
Unless
you
you took all
have
my stuff.
your bags and stuff on you down here. Yeah, I don't think so. Do you give me a an acrobatics check? I know it's the same bonus, but acrobatics nonetheless. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now give me one more strength athletics check. We'll see if you can actually like grab your way out of here. So, I think that's just good enough for you to have you like jumped up, and you're able to actually like grab a hold of the edge of the pit that you're in, but you're not able to pull yourself out. So right now you jumped up and you grabbed it, and you're just hanging from the side of the pit right now.
All right. I guess I'll call out. Is anybody out there?
Okay, so you wait that you are hanging for another like 10 seconds. Your arms are not made for this, so you're probably not feeling great about it. And eventually, Nanny Poo Poo, she sticks her head over the side of the pit, and she goes,
Oh,
"Oh, you're up. Hello."
All right.
Your character has no idea what happened to her, by the way.
Yeah.
So take that into account for
Yeah.
what you say.
I kind of like it like that.
Right. Yeah, I listened to the session last week, so
Yeah, but
out
your
of character, I know everything about it.
The character didn't listen to the session last week, so.
All right. How did I get down here? Do you know something about this?
Clumsy you must be.
Jedi, are you not? Do you want to hear a funny joke? Okay. Done.
Well, I can't seem to remember getting down there at all. Can you help me out?
So she whistles, and around the corner comes
Fudge's mate?
comes her flesh golem. Her flesh golem like shambles over. She's not really meant for like pulling people out of pits. She's pretty bony and scrawny, so she calls her flesh golem over. And she just points at you, and he grunts and reaches down, and it's just like a dead, limp arm that he just sort of hangs down for you to grab onto.
Ooh. So this is a flesh girl, not a flesh boy.
All right. I'll grab it.
All right.
Go on way out.
I don't know if I showed you guys the handout for the flesh golem. He's pretty gross.
Yeah, you showed us that.
Okay.
This is a female version?
It's the same flesh golem. This is
Oh.
yeah.
I thought you said it was a female. Okay.
No, it's just I was saying that Nanny Poo Poo is not built for pulling people out of pits.
Oh,
so she calls her
okay.
flesh golem over.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Confusion is over.
Sorry. So yeah, he hangs his arm down limply for you to grab onto. You said you grab his dead fleshy arm.
Yeah. It's not gonna fall off as I try to pull up, is it?
Maybe.
That's a good point, Cole. Being a golem, it wouldn't necessarily have a gender. It's just a pile of flesh that's been reanimated. So
That is true.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, flesh golems out there.
yeah. So make another strength of flesh check, and he's going to do the same. to make
this is
sure
gonna
that
be
his
gross.
arm doesn't fall off. Yeah, so with your combined weird fleshy abilities, you grab onto his arm, and he's able to pull you up and out of the pit. When you get up, you don't see any signs of your party. They seem to have most likely left Mbal already. The camp is all packed up and everything is gone.
We left your ass.
All right. I don't remember seeing a creature like this before. He belongs to you, I assume?
Oh yes, he just helps me out with things that need moving around up here.
Moving.
She
Right.
whistles at him again and just like points off in the distance, and he shambles off for a few hundred feet and then just like collapses over into just a pile of flesh because he's not needed right now. So he just like bloop,
Ew.
gets turned off and just like collapses onto the ground. Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Ew.
Flesh
I
bombs are gross.
yeah, I kind of just imagine that. That's ugh. Gross.
Interesting. That could be useful. I can see. Is he good for combat?
Are you asking her this? Is he good for combat?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Sorry.
I'm by myself up here. I don't usually have a need for fighting anything, but he fends off the terror folk when they come after me.
She's lying. Dude,
Could you tell me how to summon a golem like that?
Oh, it's years and years of magic. I could bring one for you, but it requires many components and it would take some time and effort. But I don't know that I could teach you, but I could do it for you.
All right. Have you seen the rest of my party?
Who?
The bird, the gnome, and
excuse you, Kinku. Okay.
the bird, the gnome, and what's Gabby again?
Eladrin.
And whatever he just said.
It's a type of elf.
And the elf.
I totally forgot about a bunch of the racial perks, so I haven't been playing them. So,
she just sort of like thinks for a second, and she's like, "They left some time ago."
They left.
She must have like problems with remembering.
Or she's
Or
lying.
he's actively deceiving the person in her murder pit.
Yeah.
True.
Don't trust a lady with a murder pit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Murder Coliseum? Maybe that lady is to be trusted. Murder pit? No.
Murder pits.
So she, at this point, has like just sat down and started, I don't know, doing normal, weird, witchy housework, like picking at her roots and stuff as normal.
Okay. I don't suppose you have any idea what direction they went.
She just sort of like half-assedly points back at the cliffside that you guys came up from.
Okay.
She doesn't really say anything about it.
All right. Well, thanks for helping me out of the weird pit that I woke up in. I'll be on my way.
I don't think she says anything in response to that.
Okay. I'm gonna leave.
Okay. So you still don't have your like pack or anything with you right
You cut
now?
Oh,
out.
that's
So
right.
yeah, you
I'm,
just
I'm missing my stuff.
and also,
Oh.
did you come out of this hole with like an armful of the treasure that you found in this pit that you were in, or what did you end up doing with the treasure and stuff that you found?
Uh, yeah, I had it with me. I guess I put everything in that sack and carried it up.
Okay, the sack wasn't very big, but I think you're able to fit. Because what did I say? There's like 10 ingots down in that hole that you were in.
Oh wow.
Um,
Right.
yeah, so I don't think you're able to fit
Okay.
all of them. You were able to probably fit like 3 of these ingots inside of this sack.
Okay.
But then, yeah, you got the scroll and you got whatever else is already in the sack. Um, so, yeah, did you just put this in your pocket then when you came up? Like, how
Yeah.
did you try and. Okay.
Stuck it in the robes.
Okay. So, yeah, you're standing there with a very heavy pocket and none of your normal gear as she's told you where your party members went.
Yeah. Um. Shoot. Okay. I
Oops.
should try to figure out where all that stuff is then.
I was trying
You want to roll a
create-
perception check for me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you notice that it's your sack, your pack that you normally carry around is just like leaned up against the side of her hut.
Neat. All right. So I go over there and take a look at it and make sure that it's all my stuff. And then I turn to her. That's interesting that you have all my belongings. How'd you come upon all this stuff?
Oh, I found it.
Found it.
It's yours, you say?
Yep, it's all mine.
Interesting. Okay. Well,
What's interesting is how I have no memory of waking up in this pit outside of your house, and you've got all my belongings.
that is interesting. Mbala's not normally a dangerous place, at least for an old lady like me. The Terrafolk ate a bunch of people, but I don't see how they would have done such a thing either. But if you must have your pack, then surely you can take it.
So someone's throwing stuff. You gonna eat that? Dude, you should like hinge your jaw back and eat the old lady.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm trying to find my my make people talk skill. I can't find it.
We have what, like
Where is it?
charm, right?
It's not charm. It's
Yeah, it's like a special
Where's-
skill set, isn't it?
it's like suggestion or something, isn't it?
Yeah, it is suggestion. It's a second level spell.
Yeah, I'm trying to
So,
find it on my
Limited to a
oldie-20.
sentence or two. So
Okay.
basically, I just have to make a wisdom saving throw as Nanny Poo Poo.
Nanny nanny poo poo.
All right. All right. I'm gonna. I'm gonna try to use that. I'm gonna go up to her and say, "I know you're hiding something from me. Tell me what's going on and where my party is."
Okay, let's see if she succeeds. So she has to beat your 15. Ooh. Yeah, so that's just good enough for her to succeed. She says, she's like, I told you already. Your party left. I don't know how you got down there.
I don't believe you. I don't think I want to try to start a fight by myself, so I'm going to be annoyed about it, but I'm going to take my stuff and I'm going to leave.
Okay.
Are you sure you don't want to shake her like a dog, like Pip and Troy did?
No, I don't seem to have the strength points to shake people.
Or do anything, really, for that matter.
Or yeah.
Very weak boy. It's okay.
I'm one of those glass cannons. All my strength is in magic.
So...
Always wanted to see a glass cannon explode.
That would be pretty amazing, actually. So you
Right,
make it
like-
towards the side of the plateau where you guys climbed up. You see clear traces that that's where you guys came from, and that's where your party likely went as well. And you start to climb down. As you do so, let me make a roll real quick. Alright, so your passive perception is much better than this. So, as you do so, you hear the sound of small-ish beating wings up above you. And when you look up to see what it is, you see 3 flying monkeys flying towards you.
Perfect.
Capture them and make
And
a flying.
I'm on the side of the mountain right now.
Yeah, so you're on your way down the side of the mountain right now. It's like it varies in width, but it's anywhere from 5 to 10 feet in width.
You should dance all the way down the mountain.
Let's see. Well, my what's it called? I can talk to animals and stuff.
I think you can only talk to snakes.
Just snakes? Okay.
I think so.
And Harry Potter.
Yeah. I thought I had like animal friendship or something like that, or I could.
Check your stuff.
Where's all my stuff here? This features. Yeah, I've got animal friendship.
Yeah.
That doesn't work on monkeys though.
So
On
hang
blind
on.
monkeys.
Because I really honestly thought that it was a racial trait that you got, being... Oh yeah, so it does say under your racial traits, it says innate spellcasting. You know, the poison spray cantrip, and you can cast animal friendship, and then in parentheses it says snakes only at will.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna try to climb down faster, I guess, because I'm not feeling these monkeys.
Okay. Sure. Roll some dexterity for me. Let's see if you can outrun them while staying safe on this mountainside.
Nope.
Okay. So
Ouch, dude.
roll a roll just a flat d20 for me. We're gonna let this d20 decide whether this is you not outrunning them or whether this is you not keeping your footing.
Oops.
So your options are slip and die or get caught and die. Have fun.
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
Oh my
so you don't slip and fall, but you are not fast enough to outrun these flying monkeys. They are already above you, so they don't have to change their trajectory much in order to make it down and get at you. So yeah, the flurry of claws from 3 flying monkeys comes down at your face. So we'll do a quick initiative, but I don't think we need to do like a lot of combat because these guys are pretty weak. So I just wanted to give you a little challenge as you went down this hill. If you just want to roll initiative in chat, I will just add one manually.
Is that just another D20?
Plus whatever your initiative modifier is. Or you can, I think you can still click
I see.
initiative.
Never mind.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
still
you
click
just
initiative on
roll
your
it.
character's
There we
sheet
go.
as well. Yeah. All right. And then flying monkeys.
Huh. I wonder why that is.
All right. So I'm gonna give you first round on this since you were able to see them coming down at you. So what do you want to do about these 3 flying monkeys flying at your face?
I'm gonna take a bathroom break. Hold on.
All right, I'm willing to throw an Eldritch Blast at one of them, or I can do 2 at the same time. So yeah, I'll do 2.
Okay. So that's a range spell attack. All right. Yeah, 18 is most definitely a hit.
Did I need to do something different with that?
So now click on Eldritch Blast in the chat, and it'll do the damage for it. Yeah. So your blast.
Didn't I have to do it twice if I'm doing 2 beams or something?
I don't think so. Oh, it does say make a separate attack roll for each. Yeah, so go ahead and roll a second attack as well. Yep, still a hit. And all right. Yeah, so you shoot 2 beams of force energy out of your hands. It's like, you know, when Iron Man is first showing off his little palm cannons and he's shooting everything? That's what it is. So you do 2 quick little blasts out of the palms of your hands. And you take 2 of these monkeys out of the sky, and they sort of go like twirling down to the ground below them. And the third monkey, when he sees this happen, he like stops and flaps his wings backwards a little bit to pull back, and just immediately cuts out. He's like, "F this, I'm done." So yeah, he flies away and he makes it out without any issues. So you were able to get rid of the 2. Enough flying monkeys to save yourself, and you make it down the rest of the pathway down the side of Umbala, relatively unscathed otherwise, though. After a couple days of travel, I think you're able to pretty easily find your way back to your party. They probably left you guys some way of like tracking them in the forest, or it's just not very hard to find out where these people that are not used to being in the jungle have traveled through the jungle. But either way, you're able to find your way back, and you stumble upon your party members all camping out. Now just 20 miles outside of Warlunga. So, great job.
Fantastic.
You did it.
Yeah, so the rest of the party,
did it.
after days of not having Zeshtul with you, he just wanders up to camp.
Hey, dude.
Hey, you made it!
So, what you been doing?
I got arms outstretched.
So after we spent the night outside that old lady's house, I woke up in a pit. I'm pretty sure she put me in it, but I don't have any memory of it.
That sounds accurate.
Well, she wasn't going to kill us, but then
Bullshit.
Cabby over here shook her like a
Bullshit.
dog.
That fucker got in my head.
That doesn't mean she was gonna kill you?
Don't care. Invasion of privacy deserves to die.
Cool. Anyway, did you escape with everything intact?
I did, and I found a little bit of extra equipment while I was down there.
Ooh.
So I'll how many of the ingots did I have? Like 3 of
So
them?
I'm gonna actually put this in chat after I describe it to you now, because this is the first time you've really like stopped to look at what you pulled out of that hole. So when you take a closer look at this sack that you pulled out, you noticed in the dark that it was some sort of leather. Obviously, you couldn't tell what kind, but when you take a closer look at it, you notice that it's human skin. This bag is made out of human skin, and when you open it up, it's filled with 6 onyx gemstones.
Everyone knows human skin is for books.
And then the scroll you recognize as a scroll of comprehend languages. And then you got, what did I say, 3 of the ingots?
Yeah.
How much are those gemstones roughly worth?
Hang on a second, I'm putting it all in chat so you can see. So the gemstones are worth 50 each, yeah. Obviously, you won't be able to get that money until you, like, take it somewhere to do something with it, but...
Probably need to go to, what, Port Nazara?
Port Nanzara, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so I'll keep the scroll for myself, and then I'll split the ingots and the gemstones between us.
What are you gonna do with that human skin? You gonna keep it?
Yeah, I'm keeping
Totally keep it. Because that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, you now have a sack of human skin. So yeah, put the whatever you have or whatever you picked up in your inventory on Roll20, and it should calculate the weight and stuff for you as well. Iron ingots may or may not be, or not iron, but adamantine ingots may or may not be a little bit more of a problem, because I don't know if Roll20 has those, but I think that I got a weight for them at one point, and they are something. I think they're 1 pound each.
Wait, what were you splitting up?
1 ingot for the 3 of us, and then 2 gemstones for each of us.
Yeah, the ingots are 1 pound each.
Okay. And then 2 onyx gemstones.
How much do those weigh?
Yeah, so Zeshul shows up. He's like, "Look at all this cool stuff I found." He pulls out a sack of human skin and just pours a bunch of valuables out of it.
Hey,
it's really gross.
Do I note? We all realize that it's human skin, right? Or I don't know. Human skin looks just like regular leather when it's treated. You ever seen a book bound in human skin? It looks like a regular ass leather book. It's creepy as shit.
I still think you're able to tell the difference, though. I think that everyone has enough experience in dealing with leather.
How much does the gemstones weigh?
Like it's negligible. It doesn't really matter. You can just put gemstones and put the value. The weight is not much.
Okay. And
Pip,
we each
Cole,
get 2 of those, right?
Yeah, you each get 2 of the gemstones because there were 6 total. Okay. Pip Cole in chat says, "Gonna ride right past why you know that about the what human
I really want
looks like."
There are a couple of books in the Oxford Library that are bound in human flesh that I really want to go see. It's been one of my goals, because I think that period of medieval history is fucking brutal and awful and just fascinating. The Dark Ages had some insane shit that has just been lost to time. That's the whole reason Lord of the Rings was written, was because J.R.R. Tolkien found a poem that mentioned a character that had no other mention in any other text, so he just wrote the Lord of the Rings to give a story to this one single name that he couldn't find anything else about.
Yeah, medieval history is pretty brutal. That's for sure. We can talk about that another time, though, because I have a lot to say about that as well, from some of the stuff that I've watched recently. Anyway, so you guys have all these valuables now, and are at camp, and yeah, so what are you guys up to at this point? Are you guys just gonna pass out and call it a night, or what?
Have we ate yet?
Yeah, I
don't
think
know
we took
if-
care of all of the.
Eaten? Okay, yeah, didn't we? Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
If she's snatching people and putting them in pits, I don't want to sleep right now. I want to keep going.
Well, so it's nighttime at this point. You guys have been traveling all day, and you guys are now 40
We need to
miles
sleep.
outside of Mbala. So.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you guys have taken care of all of the foods and stuff. You pack up camp, or you set up camp for the night. You sleep, and yeah, your night goes pretty well at this point. You guys have a set routine at this point in terms of avoiding any sort of dangers at night. I think actually this may have been where we ended last time, where you guys had the like dinosaurs that were just hanging out with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they were relatively friendly though, and not really anything to worry about. So, and if anything, they probably helped the night go by. With less
I went and booped
issues.
its snoot.
Yeah, you did boop the snoot.
I
There's
wonder
some good
what
snoot
dinosaur
boops.
tastes like.
It's probably pretty tough, I would imagine. I don't know.
Not unless you slow cook it
Chicken.
for 8 hours.
It's
That's
why
true.
chicken tastes like chicken.
Okay.
Chicken tastes like dinosaur. It's what. Sorry, it's interesting because some of the things have dinosaurs as a common ancestor. It's why so many things taste like chicken.
Maybe?
Because of the way that the muscle structure works.
I guess I could see that, sort of. I think it's just also that chicken doesn't have a lot of its own distinct flavor. So, anyway, you guys camp out for the night. Having a pack of dinosaurs around helps keep the camp a little safer. And yeah, you wake up the next day. Let's see what your weather is like. Sounds pretty standard. You got a drizzle. It is muggy.
Rolling
and
for
let's
guidance.
see what your travel looks like. Whose survival am I using today? I guess we're using anyone's survival because you guys all have +3.
We have all what?
You all have +3 for your survival. So
Oh, okay.
that's what I use for the background rolls about whether or not you guys get lost and stuff. Are you guys going at a fast pace so you can just get right to? Oh, you guys don't have to roll survival. Sorry,
We
that's
did
all,
it
that's all
anyway.
on my side. Thanks, though. Are you guys traveling fast in order to just make it directly to Orlunga, or?
I think so. Yeah.
Should make us roll survival each day, and each time we fail, we get a decreased amount of health.
We just don't
each time.
survive.
Well,
like-
so there is exhaustion in this, but you guys have been doing pretty good about avoiding exhaustion. Having food and water and stuff helps out a lot.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, we're headed towards Orlunga.
Yeah. So
We'll do it at fast paced. Yep.
I'll be right back.
you guys managed to move. So you guys are able to do it without getting lost. However, you're not able to move quick enough to make both hexes for the fast travel.
Bummer.
Um,
Bummer.
As you are traveling, not far into the day, you start to see the giant, muddy footprints of what you can only imagine were the frost giants that you guys have seen earlier in the jungle. And there seems to be like a trail of them. Can you guys all roll perception for me?
Yep.
Nice. We'll get
I
Cabby's
see my
perception
toes.
when she gets back, but I don't think that it'll be too big of an issue with Zeshel's perception because it's a pretty big item that you find. So, in the mud, on I don't know if it's like stuck on a branch or if it's just laying in the ground. It's probably laying in the ground because it'd be harder for them to have found. But you see, it's like a frisbee-sized disc. And it's got a carving in it. Let me. I meant to get this in roll 20 before I got on here, but I'm gonna get you guys a picture of this because I think it's cool as shit. So on this carving, it's a circle in the middle of it, a small circle in the middle of it with a bunch of outward going lines, and across each of these lines are 3 additional lines crossing them. So it's a big like wagon wheel almost of a design. I've got an image now, so let me share that with y'all.
Is your Bluetooth on?
Once it uploads. Did I get it? Yeah.
Yay!
Wait. Oh my god. So this item, you're able to tell is magic. It's got some sort of magic quality, and once you attune to it, you'll be able to find out what that magic item does. But this is what the carving looks like.
Wasn't that
Ooh,
Didn't you have like some kind of maze thing we found earlier in the campaign?
the maze of Teo. Or...
Yeah, so Ubteo is like known for his mazes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
But this is slightly different, and it was found amongst the giant footprints that you found. So, like I said, it's about the size of like a frisbee, and it's got a rope tied in a loop around one end of it, or coming off of one end of it.
Huh.
So we found a giant's necklace?
Yes, you did.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wear it like Flavor Flav, you know?
Yeah.
That would be about the only way you'd be able to wear this. You can either wear it like that, or you could maybe handle it as like a small buckler, but it wouldn't be much use.
I can't wear it like a cape.
I mean, I
How
guess
much
you
does
could.
How much does this weigh?
I mean, it's probably only a couple of pounds. It's not like a heavy metal, but it's not light either. It's a couple pounds.
Okay.
Swing it around like a bludgeoning weapon.
Well, I didn't see it, so
Yeah, you didn't see it. Actually, Cabby, do you want to give me a perception so we can see if you saw it with Zeshul or if it was just Zeshul that saw it?
because whoever sees it the best gets dibs, probably. Dibs
That's
is
fair. Why does... Purse.
I can ping too.
Yeah, so Cabby, you also see this. And it's in a trail of giants' footprints.
Ooh.
Swinging the chain. Swinging the chain.
We're done.
Yeah, so you're able to attune to it over a short or long rest. You guys have not had either of those yet, but you can carry this around with you until you figure out what it does.
All right. Can I try like putting a drop of blood in the middle of it?
Yeah, you just like prick your finger with your dagger and
Yep.
pour some blood in there. Yeah, you do that. That's
Yeah.
okay. You do that.
And it just doesn't do anything?
Some blood trickles into it, and then nothing special happens to it. No, you just pour some blood on this amulet for no reason.
I look at Cabby just very confused with that,
Hey.
WTF look. Like,
I
serious?
just want to check if it's blood rituals. It's got many different channels and a central focal point, which to me shouts, pour blood here. Maybe that's not everyone's reactions. That's fine.
Cole says you get +1 to tetanus. I like it.
That's good.
Okay. Yeah. So you're able to take that with you. As you continue on,
As long as I don't get tuberculosis from the monkey bites.
from the monkey bites.
Yeah.
So you continue on for the remainder of the day, and I don't think that you see anything else out of the ordinary. You don't see any other signs of the giants. I think eventually the giant footprints just sort of veer off in a direction that you guys were not headed. And yeah.
Sweet loot. Let's go.
Cool. Yeah, so you continue on for the rest of the day, and eventually you find camp, and do you guys want to do your little camp rituals?
Yep. Who wants to eat slop today?
Are you guys eating slop, or are you going to try and go foraging?
I could do
We'll
both,
forage
right?
for something.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
it really doesn't matter because we gotta get water too, and if we're not collecting water, then
so it's raining, and it's
Oh,
raining
yeah.
enough that you guys could just use your water collector.
what do you want me to roll for collecting survival?
Yeah. Yeah, so I think you're definitely able to find some. So it's 1d4 plus your wisdom modifier for how
Yep.
much stuff you get, and then again for water.
So 2d4s?
Well,
Or just one at okay.
yeah, one at a time, because you want your wisdom modifier in each of those. Okay, so you find 4 pounds of food. Perfect. And 4
Eat
gallons
up.
of water. Look at that.
Only got 3 party members.
Yeah.
Got one left over. Someone we get to split the other one.
Yeah, so you guys get enough water and stuff to fill all of your skins and
So if you have a lot
whatever
of
else you
cans around your
have.
computer,
And
Pip,
which I
you
did at the
might.
time, my speaker started picking up stuff, even if it
There you go.
freaked
All right.
the hell out of me.
So yeah, you guys set up camp for the night, and
The other day it happened with
Cabby, are you keeping watch like you have been?
Sorry, what?
Are you keeping watch over the camp like you have been?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll perception for me.
I'll just also keep in mind, Pip, we're streaming, so mute your mic if there's extra background noise.
Trying to. I'm also dealing with my headphone giving me serious feedback, so I'm not even sure when I'm transmitting or not.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Like, the kind of feedback that makes it hard to think. Holy shit.
Ew.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So we'll do this without Cabby's perception roll then. I think Cabby probably hears some extra like buzzing during the night, a loud like droning sound. But otherwise, nothing really extra happens over the course of the night. So it ends up not being an immediate threat or issue. But yeah, you guys camp for the remainder of the night without any other problems, and you wake up, and let's see. Oh, so because you guys were able to sleep through it and attune with this magic item, who was doing the attuning? Because it has to be attuned to like one person.
Didn't Cabby grab it?
Is Cabby the one that got it?
Yeah, I think she picked it up and started throwing blood on it.
That's
With
true.
reckless
She did
abandon.
start pouring her own blood.
I mean,
onto
like it's like that's like the equivalent of like licking it in its mind, right?
it.
My germs.
Because I kind of don't want it if it has Cabby's blood on it. Just saying, you know, like
That's how you claim shit.
That's fair. So, Cabby, you attune with this item, and after studying it for a while and figuring out its magical qualities, you notice that this is a amulet called Vegvasir. It's the name that is on the item in Roll20 as well. Basically, this is a something that would normally come from the Frost Giants, and it is a rune of like wayfinding. So it's so that you can always find your way. And because of that, since it's a magic item,
Uh-oh.
that means that you guys will not, as long as you have this with you when you're traveling, and if you're leading the party during these travels, then you will not get lost in the overland hex grid that is Chult.
Oh
Interesting.
no.
What do you mean, oh no?
I mean, obviously some frost giants lost, and that means they're gonna get lost.
Yeah, did you notice that their footprints veered
It's like-
off in a different direction shortly afterwards?
Yeah. It's like finding a bloody GPS.
Well, it's only bloody because
Well, it's
of
like-
you, though.
It's your blood.
It's
That's
your blood.
crazy. What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, why is it oh no? There's frost giants were probably gonna kill us, and now that they're lost, don't worry about them anymore.
Frost giants haven't done me no wrong.
I don't know about that. Didn't they try to like stomp through our camp and kill us? And we hid.
No, you guys just hid when you found them. I don't think you guys
Yeah.
actually did anything with the frost giants. I didn't listen to them.
Well, at one point, didn't they like try to go back because they were like,
Oh yeah, they
I
did
see-"
hear you guys and like come towards you. But
Like they were
never
gonna kill
actually-
us, dude.
They probably would have. Yeah.
Yeah. Eh?
I can't blame people for trying to kill me.
Yeah.
I don't
Can't
blame
argue
them.
with that.
I would do the
Yeah, I
same
can't
thing if
argue
I
that
was
either.
them.
Exactly. But getting lost in the jungle, that's not a fate I would wish on my worst enemy.
Welcome to the jungle, baby. You're gonna die.
Former party members, I may, but my worst enemy, never.
Chris, give me one opportunity when we're in the jungle and we get lost.
All right. So yeah, now that you guys can't get lost, that's extremely nice for you. You get your normal rain and warmth and stuff like that. And yeah, you're able to continue traveling on towards Oralunga. I don't think that you really run into anything because Oralunga is pretty easy to spot. So I've got some box text for you guys. Let me move you onto the hex, and then
Puma says, well, now it's a challenge to get lost. Try your best.
Cabby, don't forget to add that to your inventory as well, and add it. Make it like, we'll say, 4 pounds. How's that? Big metal disc. That sounds about right.
I don't know, you're saying this is about the size of a frisbee.
Yeah.
I'd say it's about 10 pounds.
You think 10 pounds?
Well, I mean, if a manhole cover...
It's a heavy damn frisbee.
That's true.
Yeah, that's really.
Well, it's not made to be a frisbee. It's made to be like an amulet, but it's
Yeah, for
they're
a
big fucking
frost
people.
giant who
Yeah.
has a much higher carrying capacity.
If
than
you
I
say
have.
10 pounds, I'll accept it. That sounds fine to me. I'm not gonna
I mean,
argue.
if you want to encumber yourself more.
Yeah, basically.
I really do.
All right. Yeah, so 10 pounds then. You get a 10-pound metal disc. All right, so I've got some box text for you guys then. So a massive brick and stone ziggurat rises from the jungle. 2 staircases angle up and across the front face, one from the right and the other from the left, to meet at a landing on the second level 30 feet above your heads. That layout repeats on the second level and third level, but with each successive layer adding less height than the one below. The fourth level is 60 feet above the jungle floor and is enclosed shrine or temple, its walls adorned with labyrinth symbols. The jungle encroaches right up to it and onto this ancient structure. The first flights of the steps are choked with creepers and tree roots and flowering vines. It might have been surrounded by a city long ago, but the jungle is so dense that it would take hours of searching to find buried foundations and tumbled stones. So, you guys know what a ziggurat looks like, right? It's like a picture like
Yeah.
the Mayan pyramids, effectively.
Yeah.
Right? In the middle
Yeah.
of the jungle.
You know what a ziggurat like? Ziggurat.
Yeah, it looks like a ziggurat. You know what it is. Yeah, so you find these steps and you know this area to be Oralunga. Well, you know that this area of the map is Orlunga, and you suspect that this ziggurat that showed up out of nowhere is probably it.
It's alien, dude. It's alien.
What?
That's what Book Slam says. Alien.
It's aliens.
That's all.
All right.
I muttered to myself, alien.
You guys gonna do anything with this? You gonna try and climb up, or?
Can I look around the steps?
Yeah. Roll
Like-
some perception for me if you want.
Looking for instructional iconography.
Yeah, I mean it's steps, right? They're just stairs as far as you can tell, but they are like heavily overgrown. There's a lot of vines and thorns and shit around it. But
I'll roll perception.
You got your Vines, your Twitters, your Facebooks.
Also, that roll was terrible.
They were-
I love the. Yep, you get your vines. Hey, Vine's not a thing anymore, so. Can we get some rips in chat for Vine?
The archive still exists. So.
Yeah, it does. Man, that was actually probably one of the most enjoyable social networks to see like crazy crap on.
Because people were just like, okay, what are you supposed to do on the social network? Have fun? Oh
Yeah.
shit! Really? You sure? It's social media still, right?
Yep.
So yeah, you don't find anything extra either, Book Slam. You see these steps and you see that they're overgrown.
I don't know if that roll. I don't even see it.
No, yeah, you barely even see the steps through the.
I think I think I need bird glasses.
Where'd you put
I'm
them?
gonna
They
try
just
and-
like sit on your beak somewhere?
Oh yeah. Oh, it looks so cool of them. I would look like a true scholar.
See?
See? That's right.
You're having a tropical storm here, possibly. So it's here.
So no.
So what? So you might be
Oh, cookie.
disconnecting?
I mean, it's not even raining yet, so we don't even know.
Okay.
But school's
just
closed, so
keep
he's here
us
with
in
me.
the loop. That's fine.
I want your phone.
So are you guys gonna climb up these stairs or what?
I want to hold Vegvasir above my head like it's a championship belt and walk up the stairs. For no reason.
Okay. So yeah, the first 10 feet are difficult terrain for you, so it takes you twice as long to climb up the first 10 feet. You continue going up past those 10 feet though?
Yep.
Okay. So as you continue, you begin to get scratched by the thorns and things at your feet. And for each foot past that first 10 feet that you climb, you start to take 1 slashing damage per foot.
Oh my gosh, no.
So 11 feet, you get 1 slashing damage. 12 feet, you get another slashing damage, etc., etc.
So as soon as the first thorn pokes me, I'm just like, nope! And I turn right back around.
Okay. So you take the 1 damage, and then you turn around and you go back down the 10 feet of difficult terrain. So when Cabby's doing this, Bookslam or Zeshel, do either of you join her in this?
I'm just paying attention, looking, and noticing that she's taking damage and hurting herself, and
And I'm just
wondering
walking, struggling, holding the
Wondering-
10-pound... Sorry.
how we should, get up there if we decide to. This is Orlunga right here?
Yeah. This is Orlando.
Okay.
This is
Could we use any fire or fire magic to burn the vines and stuff?
That was gonna be my suggestion.
Do you want
Yeah.
to try and do that?
Zeshel, you have fire magic,
What-
don't you?
I've got a random thing that could become fire magic.
I have fire.
I've got force. Would that like break the vines?
I have Sacred Flame.
I mean, you guys tell me what you want to try, and we'll let you know what happens.
I want to try Sacred Flame on.
So I think
I mean,
Sacred
it's
Flame is
after
radiant
raining.
damage.
Oh, it is
Yeah.
Radiant. No, never mind.
It's more on the same.
I want to heal the vines.
Yeah, I'll try to break the vines, I guess, with Eldritch Blast. It's
I don't have
force.
any
Okay.
slashing anything.
So
Really?
roll your attack for Eldritch Blast then.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy target. So, you want to roll damage for me? Okay. So you shoot a blast of force energy at these vines, and you don't destroy a lot of them, but a small little bundle of vines at the base breaks apart, and a few seconds later it reforms and just fills up that gap again.
The F? Hmm. Well, Cabby, you want to eat it?
No, and I don't really have any weapon that would be good for.
I don't know.
cutting
I
it
don't.
down.
I don't know how. Yeah.
So while you guys are standing around and looking at this thing and debating what you want to do, you notice that just like standing amongst you all is you guys have seen Chewingas before, right? You saw them in Nangalore.
I don't know
The
what you're
name sounds
referring
familiar.
to. So
Do you have a
refresh me.
handout?
Yeah, I do. Hang on.
I'll be right back.
Just for stream preference, you know.
Oh, wrong section.
Oh.
So while you're standing there waiting, it's the little dude. So you see this tiny
I don't
little
remember
guy
these guys.
that's maybe like 6 inches tall.
Did I miss
Oh,
this
yeah,
section?
yeah,
His
those
entire
little
body is all black, and he's wearing a mask that looks like a triceratops, and he's just standing amongst you all, just like watching. And you see, like over one shoulder, he's holding or two flowers. He's holding an orange orchid and a purple orchid, and they're just sort of resting over his shoulder. And just after Zestral does his Eldritch Blast to try and break apart the vines, this little Chewinga scurries up towards the stairs, and as he does so, the vines part in front of him and then reform behind him, and he just immediately climbs up the first 30 feet without any issues.
Ah.
And we all see this because we're watching the Eldritch Blast, right?
They gave
Yeah.
us. Didn't they give us like something that turned the one dude out of stone at that
Yeah.
one crazy lady's lair?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did. This
Okay.
one, though, just he's wearing a Triceratops mask, and he's got the two orchids over his shoulder, and then he ran up.
Can I go look for similar orchids?
Yeah. Does anybody have a proficiency in nature?
In what?
Nature?
I got 3.
Same.
I got one.
Yeah, nobody has proficiency in it, though. So, yeah, you start to look around after about... Oh, hi, Draw Kill in chat. Thanks for dropping by and watching the stream. So as you look around, you spend about an hour searching, and eventually you find sufficient orchids, both orange and purple, to bring back to the party and give to everybody.
Neat.
All right. I'm gonna put mine in my hair.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the same, except I don't have hair. I have feathers.
Hairless bitch.
I'll
Yeah,
just
so-
tuck mine into my belt.
Yeah, you all have your orchids, and you head up towards the stairs then afterwards?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, so you walk up towards the stairs, and exactly like you saw the Chewinga before you, the vines part in front of you and reform behind you, and they just sort of make way as you walk right up. So you make it up the first 30 feet without any issues.
As I'm walking up the staircase, I say kind of quietly, but so the party can hear me, and I do my hands up. Aliens. All right. alien. That's it. I mean, it has to be.
Yeah, so you get up to the first landing, and the steps from here are 33 feet long and rise 20 feet high. And the stone here, you notice, is crumbling from age and decay. Like, who knows how long the ziggurat has been in the jungle. So, yeah, it's a little crumbly, but there's some stairs ahead.
Okay.
You guys
We
try to...
look around. Can I roll perception to look around and see if we see anything interesting?
Yeah, you can roll perception.
I'll do that too.
Okay. You don't find anything out of the ordinary. It's just old crumbling rock on this big old ziggurat in the middle of the jungle.
Wasn't there supposed to be an oracle here?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe eventually.
No, I mean, someone told us was it at Kirsaval?
Yeah.
That there
Yeah.
was a oracle here that we needed to find. That's why we were flying here. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember.
Oracle! Shouting to the heavens from the top of the ziggurat.
Are you really doing that?
Yeah. Oracle!
Okay.
You hear your voice echo out into the distance. You see some birds flutter off out of the treetops, but
Sorry, you
nothing.
cut out. Can you repeat that whole?
Yeah,
you cut out.
You hear your voice echoing out in the distance, and then you see some birds fluttering out of the treetop, but nothing really additionally happens.
Okay.
Echo!
Echo, echo, echo.
I guess we keep on walking to see if we see any more of those. What are they called?
The Chewingas.
Chewingas, and
They're
then
cute little fairies.
see if they're like
Oh,
leading us anywhere or they're going somewhere. Maybe we can follow them and find something around the area. Is there any like noticeable loot or anything? Old chests? Any form of civilization?
No, you're
Any
pretty much
other-
just like on a platform on the side of this ziggurat right now.
Okay.
You're on like one of the levels that's cut into it, so there's not really
okay.
much other than the steps around you. But
I
You
guess
try
we keep
to-
on looking around.
all right, well, you just want to keep looking, or do you want to try and climb up?
Climb up, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you try and climb up the next set of steps. As you do so, the stone crumbles into gravel beneath you, and you realize very quickly after the first few steps that you're not able to make it across this without the steps just like falling out of underneath your feet. But after any one of you tries, and you stop and turn back to the platform you're at, now you see another Chewinga just sort of sitting on the side of the platform waiting for you. He's sitting there with a mask that resembles a chameleon's head. And he's carrying the two orchids, the orange and the purple one, but he's also got a red parrot feather. And he is holding all these over his shoulder again as usual, and he sits up from the side of the ledge of the ziggurat and races up the steps, and it light as a feather, if you will, and he steps across all of the crumbling rocks and hops right up.
Can I roll insight to see if he's just running away from us coincidentally or trying to lead us?
Yeah, sure, roll insight.
We need to get some of those feathers. Hey, I'm made of feathers. I'm kind of like a parrot, but not really.
So it's not a great roll, but after the previous interaction that you had with the Chewingas, they've only ever been good to y'all, and the last one that you saw specifically, like, you know, showed you need the orchids, so you think that they're showing you how to make it up there.
Okay, I just shout after him, "Thanks, cutie!"
He, as he's like running up, he gives you a little thumbs up behind his back and just keeps going.
Aw. They're cute little fairies, I love them. They're like little Deku bitches. Oh,
They are
Deku
also
bitches.
ridiculously
Wow.
adorable. There's
Okay.
a lot of unnecessarily adorable shit in Chult.
That probably is poisonous and will kill you.
that's fine. That's my favorite kind of adorable.
So if you spend a couple minutes looking around, you're able to eventually find some feathers laying on the side of the platform that you're at.
Oh, sweet. I was
Yeah.
worried we'd have to go back there.
I grab a
convenient.
feather and stick it in my feathers, and I go, I point, put my hands to myself, and I'm like, look, I'm changing colors. What kind of what color are the parrot feathers? Red?
Yeah, they're red
Blue?
parrot feathers.
Okay, red. Neat.
I now have a very
I wanna-
bad drawing on my tablet of a bird face with glasses and a red feather sticking out of it.
I want to stick this red feather
Book
in
slam
my
is
crocodile
happy.
skull.
Cole, I will ban you if you keep doing Chewinga puns in my chat. Sorry.
I saw that. Yeah, so many puns. Get out.
Sorry, Cappy. What did you say you do with it?
Not right now. Right now, I just stick it on my head like a flapper.
Okay.
But eventually, I want to stick this in my crocodile skull.
Okay. All right. I like it. Yeah, so you guys all grab feathers, and I'm assuming that after you get the feathers, you follow the path of the Chewinga and start heading up towards the steps.
All right. Just go up to the next stage.
Yeah, you continue following up. You make it up to the next platform, and the last set of steps going up to the last level, they're 20 feet long, and they rise 12 feet. These steps are in excellent condition, but along the entire length of the steps are swarms of snakes.
Snakes.
Wonder what we're going to do about that.
Good.
Zetchel standing there like, wow, imagine that. Snakes. That's a shame. Darn.
That's a shame.
That's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
All
Go do your voodoo magic and
right,
talk
I
to
guess
him.
now's as good as time as any.
Yep.
All right, so I'll go up and talk to the snakes.
Okay. Yeah, you want to use animal friendship then?
Yep.
All right. Give me just 1 second, actually.
Use your parcel tongue, dude.
I
He's
just
a
watched.
Horcrux, get him!
I just watched Chamber of Secrets the other day with Amy and Connor.
So I'm going to be pretty transparent with y'all, right? Previous sets of steps, like you guys noticed with the plants specifically, the plants were magic and like didn't allow you to break them or burn them or anything. I don't see anything in this block of text that says you can't be friendly to the snakes, but I think
Yes, Airbud rules. It's not explicitly forbidden, therefore it is allowed.
Airbud rules?
Yeah, a dog can't play basketball.
Oh,
It's not specifically a rule in the movie, and that's the why the dog
I
can. Yeah,
don't think I've ever seen the movie. I've heard
Oh, no,
of
that is-
Airbud, but
that is the explanation for it.
okay, all right. Things I didn't want to know, but
It's not against the rules. The fuck you mean? It's
Okay.
a dog on the court.
so. When you do this, a single snake out of the swarm of snakes, like stops slithering around and just like sits up and looks at you. But it's just the one snake.
fun fact: the Airbud rules the human bound book. That's in the doctor's chat, not mine. Oh my god,
That's funny.
that's excellent. Good stuff.
All right, so I'll ask the snake. What is it you're protecting here?
So wait, is your
Yep.
is your thing
And you also have to say it like a snake, okay? You gotta add those extra S's. Be the trope that you hate in video games, okay?
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, you are. You have to. Come on, roleplay. Let's
so
do
it's
this.
animal friendship, but it doesn't mean that you can speak to them.
Oh.
Animal
he's a
friendship just
snake.
means that they're friends.
Oh, we're that kind of friend. Gotcha. We just sit in silence, enjoying each other's company.
They sit on your shoulders and just
yeah.
bob
So
their
the spell
heads.
says it lets you convince a beast that you mean it no harm.
So I can't actually have a conversation with it.
No, because even your languages, like you speak Abyssal, Common, Draconic, Primordial, and Undercommon, and I don't think a snake would speak any of those because it's a snake.
Draconic would be closest, but not likely, I think.
Let's see. Languages, dash. Yeah, there's no languages on this swarm of poisonous snakes. Yeah, so this one snake is just okay with you being
Nuts.
around now. As you guys are standing there trying to figure out what to do about all these snakes, Zeshel's trying to talk to them. You see eventually another Chewinga standing amongst you at the base of the steps. His mask resembles a mongoose face.
It's a what? A mongoose?
Yeah, a mongoose.
Nice.
He is also carrying the 2 orchids and the parrot feather. What he does is he grabs one of the snakes by the tail and whacks it with the orchid, and the snake hisses at it and like wriggles around, and then he pets the snake's head with the feather, and eventually it calms it down, and then he lies the snake down. And then he lies down facing the snake, and the snake crawls into the mouth of the Chewinga, and the Chewinga swallows it, and then slithers up the steps just like the snakes do, and is
Excuse me?
by the rest of the poisonous snakes.
Excuse me? No, we're not doing that. I'm not doing that.
I'm gonna mimic this without hesitation as everyone's like, what the fuck just happened? I'm just gonna dive right in. I'm gonna deep throat that snake just...
Oh my gosh.
So Steve Irwin. Yeah, so Bookslam is standing there just like beak wide open, like, excuse me. And as soon as this happens, Cabby smacks the snake on the head, tickles it with the feather, lays down, swallows it, and then Cabby, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god.
Small caveat, I don't want to just like get down. I want to drop down like I'm doing burpees. Like I just want to like hit the ground ready to eat this snake.
I imagine like a cartoon where you just like pivot on your feet, just like straight to the ground, just like whoop.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Hang on. My stupid character sheet keeps disappearing.
Oh.
Also, what is
geez.
y'all's alignment?
I'm
Okay,
I'm a lawful good, I think.
Yeah, I know you're fine. What about you, Zeshul? What's your alignment?
Neutral.
True neutral?
Wow.
Ah.
Hey, that's why you've been not
All right, that's fine.
dick mode.
Yeah, so your Constitution saving throw passes. That's fine. You swallow up the snake, and you slither on up, and the rest of the snakes just sort of don't bother you. You just slither right through them without any issues.
My mouth wide open still. I look back and forth from Zeshul to the snakes and Cabby, and I'm in just disbelief. What the hell is happening right now? I mean, Kinkus don't usually see this kind of shit. Just saying, you know, like.
So you're saying the bird people have never seen someone eat a snake before.
Well, I mean, we probably maybe the Aarakocra could have. I haven't. I don't eat snakes. I think that's disgusting.
And you're missing out.
Apparently.
So, Zeshel and Bookslam, do y'all follow suit or?
Yeah, I'll here. I'll wait until Zeshel does.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not entirely happy about it. But I'll go ahead and do it.
This is awesome. I love these some insane rituals.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Question.
Sure.
If a snake's bite you from the inside, how much damage is that going to do?
I don't want to do it anymore.
I'm picturing like two little fangs poking out of my stomach, just pumping poison into my gooey bits.
What this if they're poking you from the inside out, wouldn't they be poking the poison or ingesting the poison like out of you? If the fangs are poking all the way through you.
Out of my stomach, the organ.
Oh, okay. Not your
Stomach
gut.
the organ?
Yeah.
That's my
Not gut.
organ-based punk band.
Yeah.
Stomach organ?
No, stomach the organ. Just
Stomach the organ.
Yeah. It's just this big fat guy playing.
Eat some snakes! Eat some snakes! Gonna get dead today!
The best D&D punk music around, right? So Zeshel, you pass the Constitution saving throw. That's fine. And you slither up. It feels like second nature to you. It's weird how easy it is for you to slither on your stomach like a snake up to the top of these next set of steps.
I pace back and forth like I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And I see that my party is already leaving me, and there's snakes all around me, and I'm like, okay. We're gonna do it.
Okay. Then yeah, give me the same Constitution saving throw.
I just did.
Oh, you did. Yeah. So you also passed. That was no problem. Yeah. So you lay down. You open up your beak and let the snake slither into your mouth, and
while crying.
Yeah, while just like sobbing the entire time. I don't know. Do birds produce tears? Is that a thing?
Maybe.
And you
I don't.
Phoenixes do. I know that from Harry Potter.
You nerd.
Get out! Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and you slither up after your party members and make it up the remaining set of steps.
Oh,
We're all playing D&D. Don't call me a fucking nerd.
You finally discovered the irony in it. Great. Yeah, so you guys make it up to the top. Up at the top of the ziggurat is a simple rectangular structure of brick. The outside walls are decorated with the labyrinth symbols of Ubteo. And beyond the open doorway is a barren, dusty room. But I think you guys all have a high enough passive perception. Yeah, definitely. But so you see this dusty room, but you smell incense. And
why did Zork just talk?
I have permissions to talk as him for some reason.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Super weird. You can't be the ghost of Zork. Don't freak me out right now. I already got snakes in my goddamn mouth. We're not doing this, man.
So you see in the doorway is a barren, dusty room, but you smell the aroma of incense coming out of it. Do you guys all go into the room, I'm assuming?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you enter the room. Do you guys all still have the various items that you've collected on your way up here?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
So then I've got some box text for you guys. So you enter the room, and hanging lamps illuminate the room, while incense burners fill it with exotic scents and curling smoke. Cushions and reed mats cover the floor, pots of blooming flowers line the plastered walls, and singing birds flit from plant to plant. An immense snake with iridescent scales rests on a heap of cushions opposite the doorway. It rises slowly to a height of 5 feet, staring directly into your eyes as it moves. Its face is remarkably human-like, and its tongue flicks before it speaks. I am Saja Nimbaza. What do you seek in this ancient place? Speak truly, for I hear your hearts.
Are you the Oracle?
Some may call me that.
Okay, cool. Saja Nabaza. Baza?
Saja
Huh?
and Baza.
Nabaza.
Mbaza.
Mbaza.
Mbaza, yeah, you got it. Saja and
Mbaza. You're eating hair.
What?
Nothing, dude.
God damn it, Cole. Cole says, sup.
I'm glad Cole's not in my chat.
I'm glad Cole's not in this Discord call with us right now. I love you, Cole.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, shoot.
Uh,
I don't know who you are, Cole, but you're fucking hilarious. Keep it up.
Cole back in the day, our friend, for D&D, there were so many puns at the table. It didn't matter, just all the time.
Puns are the best.
This game's pretty much made for puns, I feel.
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
think that puns can fit any situation.
Saja's hanging out, waiting for y'all to speak your truth.
Infinite possibility.
I do a courteous bow, as Book Slam usually does with, introducing himself and everything. I am Book Slam, but the sound of Book Slam, slamming book.
Yeah.
We have come for knowledge about the death curse. We've heard that everybody that we've talked to recently has not known anything about it, but it is affecting Cholt, and we want to help make sure that it doesn't spread.
She flicks her tongue for a moment and thinks, and she says, this death curse sounds familiar, but I do not know much about it. Tell me more about this death curse.
I'm trying to remember the facts of it. What was told at us at port? It's been so long, dude. How many months?
So the death curse, it prevents anybody from being raised from the dead, and anyone that has been raised from the dead is slowly decaying and becoming permanently dead.
Okay, well, I'll retort that, and then, we went to Firefinger, to Kirsabal, all the way across to Camp Vengeance, and they're dealing with it too. Of course, there's an undead problem there too. But in Kirsabal, the Aarakocra told us that you may know about this death curse and how to possibly lift it.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I do not know much more about the death curse than what you've already heard. However, she says that does ring a bell, but I do not know much more about the death curse than what you've just described. However, I do know that does fit with some various omens that I've heard about tied to the ancient city of Omu. It is
Omu.
Omu, yeah.
Omu.
O-M-U, yeah.
Where would that be located? Oh, I see it.
Yeah, she says it's between the Peaks of Flame and the Valley of Lost Honor in the southwestern part of Cholt. I also will tell you that it is sunken below the rest of the jungle, so it will be very easy to spot it from the air, or at least from some high ground nearby.
I look up at Cabby and kind of whisper, but I go, a dungeon.
If you seek to go to Omu, I will warn you that Rasen C and his followers are there, and they have some evil plans of their own, so do be careful.
Rossen Seed? Question mark? Who are they?
I feel like we've heard about Omu before.
You have heard about Omu
Ross-
before. I think that the people in Kirsabal just told you about Omu. I don't think they knew much about it, though. They didn't know that the death curse was tied to it or anything, I don't think.
I feel like it was something important like that, though.
What who is this Ross Nasi? I haven't heard of them. We got to Cholt how many weeks ago? Technically D&D time. About a month ago, would it be?
What, in D&D time? It's been...
In D&D time.
Oh, geez, it's been a long time. I've got various
Few
notebooks with, It's probably
Like
been
actual
about...
Cholt time of our party journeying through it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
has
probably
it
been about
over a
2
month?
months or so.
2 months?
Yes, yeah.
We arrived here for 2 months and we're still learning the different factions and territories of all the different people.
Yeah, so she tells you that Rasen C and his Yuan-Ti followers are scheming to end the world. You see, they are trying to raise the night serpent Dendar in order to devour the planet.
I almost thought you said Dende.
No, Dendar.
Dembe!
Call
They
me, no! Sorry.
They are very dangerous and have wreaked havoc on Cholt before.
Okay. Interesting. You guys want to ask any questions?
How close are they to reaching that goal?
This I do not know, but I'm sure that they become closer every day.
How do we stop them?
You must kill Rasen C.
About how many followers does he have? Is it a big encampment? Is it... it's over Omu, right?
Rasen C has been gathering followers for some time. You see, he had his first uprising some many hundred years ago when he helped to raid Mesro and has only gained followers since then. His Yuan-Ti followers are countless now.
Oh, that's not a
Interesting.
good sign.
And they're just in that general area, correct?
They make their base in Omu.
Oh, they make their base in Omu.
Yes.
We could infiltrate it and join them to get to Omu.
Does seem like he's accepting all comers.
If you
what
decide
if
to infiltrate Rasen C's flank, or if you decide to infiltrate Rasen C's followers, I urge you that whatever you do, make sure that you at least end him when you are done.
End him. Do you think he's responsible for the death curse as well?
I do not believe that Rasen C is powerful enough for this kind of magic, but I'm sure that if he hears of this death curse, which he may know about already, I'm sure that he will want in on it.
It can't be as easy as walking up to him and stabbing him. Does he have any kind of weaknesses that you're aware of?
It's hard to know for sure. He has many
He's mortal?
guards around. I mean, yeah. Consider that she said that he raided Mezor several hundred years ago. But yeah, she does not know of any weaknesses necessarily. But
She just says in an
There's a lot of
almighty
guards.
God voice, roll high. Interesting. Okay. Is there any more information about this area of our journey towards Omu that you can direct us to? Any nearby villages that we could possibly trade with, or anything of interest?
She thinks for a moment. She says, "Cholt is a dangerous place. You have come from Port Nanzaru, yes?
Yes.
And you have passed through Camp Vengeance?"
Camp Vengeance? Camp Crazy?
She does a weird snake chuckle, like her tongue flicks out, and she kind of like silently chuckles to herself. And she says, "Ah, yes, I've heard tales." She says, "Between Camp Vengeance and Port Nanzaru, there is not much more for civilization. There is Kirsabal to the east, and there is the vague leftover mines of the dwarfs in Hrakmar in the southwest, but I do not believe that even the dwarves take home there anymore."
Okay. I'm almost okay. I gather our group, and I'm like, I almost think we need to go to the port again. We need to resupply soon. We got stuff we can sell. I don't know if we want to do that.
Well, it's best to do it now than before we go all the way down to Omu. It's going to make the overall journey a little longer, but I think we'll be better off in the long run.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay. I guess I thank her for the information. And I guess we're gonna go set up. What was it, midday right now, or is it almost nighttime?
It's probably like early afternoon.
Early afternoon. Okay. Before I go, I ask her, "Are you the only one here, other than the Chawingas that we saw? If I know the name."
She looks around and she's like, "Do you see anyone else?"
No.
Sassy.
Super sassy. I like it. I wanna marry her. I'm gonna wife her. In game. No, I guess you guys want to head out? Do.
Yeah.
There doesn't seem to be anything else for us here.
I bow and I thank her again. I guess we'll be off.
Okay. Before she holds out a hand and she says, "Before you leave," and then she just pulls her other hand up from her side, and in the palm of her hand are 3 charms, just like small little beads, probably a couple inches in diameter.
Okay.
Probably carved in different shapes and things. And she says, "Take these. They will help you along your journey."
What do they do? Thank you, as well. But what do they do?
They do a few things, and she motions for you to like hold out one hand.
Okay, and I open up my hand, bird hand.
Okay, so she closes her hand around them and then holds it above your hand and drops one of the charms into your hand, and she says, "This one is a charm of restoration." And I'll give you the meta details on that in a moment. And then she motions at Zeshul and Cabby as for like one of you to hold out your hand as well.
I'll do it.
She drops the next charm and she says, "This one is a charm of vitality." And then she motions at Cabby to hold out your hand as well.
All right, and I do.
She drops it and she says, "And this is a charm of heroism."
The fuck do I need that for? I say that out loud.
This here's a rock.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
So she says that these charms will help you in your fight against Rossency.
Interesting. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Not big on heroism, but thank you.
Sounds like she gave us the Triforce.
Yeah. I bow like a good cleric does, and we start walking out.
Okay. Let me give you guys the details. So actually, for Cabby, your heroism, it's you can just drag a potion of heroism into your inventory. It's the same effect.
All right.
Let's see. I gave vitality as well.
Possessional.
I think that. Yeah, so this is also in the SRD. So if you want to drag a potion of vitality into your inventory, Zestral.
Okay.
And then restoration. I don't actually know if there's an item that is analogous to this.
Cool.
Does this necklace heal me?
So the Charm of Restoration, it has 6 charges. They do not refill. 4 of those charges are for greater restoration, and 2 of them are for lesser restoration. So it acts as the spell
for
lesser restoration and greater restoration.
Or less. All right, I have that in my inventory. That's cool. What does that roll for?
What do you mean?
Is that okay? So like, if I use a charge, right?
Yeah.
How? What does it roll for?
So you would say that you want to use one of the charges of greater restoration or lesser restoration, and it would act as the spell lesser restoration or greater restoration.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Cool.
Yeah.
Neat. It would be just used for myself or party mates as well.
However you can use it. So like greater restoration, you imbue a creature you touch with positive energy to undo a debilitating effect.
Okay.
So it's anyone that you touch.
Ooh.
Same with lesser
I
restoration.
get to blap people in the back again. Blap.
Blap blap. Yeah.
Blap.
The other characters, I'll
They don't get
read these.
anything.
Well, I'll read these items out so that the chat and so that other characters can hear them. So the vitality. When you drink this potion, it removes any exhaustion you're suffering and cures any disease or poison affecting you for the next 24 hours. You regain the maximum number of hit points for any hit die you spend. And the potions, and then potion of heroism.
I'll be right back. I already read it, so.
Yeah, potion of heroism. For 1 hour after drinking it, you gain 10 temporary hit points that last for 1 hour. For the same duration, you are under the effect of the bless spell, which means that you get 1d4 added to any rolls.
So the necklace just spawns a potion?
Well, the necklace acts as a potion, so whenever you decide to use it, it does
Oh.
the same thing as the potion.
And how many times can they use it the same amount? 6 charges?
There's a one-time use thing.
Oh, so I got hooked up. Hell yeah.
It's just that the restoration ones aren't quite as good as the other ones, so that's why it has multiple charges.
Hey, I don't care.
I mean, it's not bad,
healer.
but it's not quite as
No,
good.
it helps me out because I only have so many spell slots that if I do what I did last time and use up all my 3rd level spells, like for massive healing, I'm not gonna have enough. Like I only have 2, and then I didn't refresh my ones from last time. 3 and then 4.
Yeah.
For level 1. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
We good?
Cool.
Cool.
I was gonna copy this over to my other page, but now I don't know how. Oh, there we go. Cool. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. So she gives you these, and then now she's like okay with you guys leaving if you want to.
Yeah, we're gonna leave. I guess. Do you want to head to the port? Maybe we can get some more information and hire another guide or something.
Yeah, sounds good.
Because our other one ran away because she was a tiger lady. Maybe we'll see her there and be like, "Hey, what's up, tiger lady?
Oh, hey.
Hey."
All right.
Her mask must have caused her to turn into that.
She never put on the mask.
Well, just having the item in her inventory. Did they explain it in her lore?
Oh yeah. I have all the details.
Okay.
But that's
Okay.
for me to know.
No. Fine. Okay. Promise I won't look it up.
All right. Yeah. So you leave the little building that she was in on the top of this ziggurat, and when you look behind you, the area is empty. The room is just the dusty old room that you saw before you entered the first time. And you're able to make it back down the rest of the ziggurat, I think, without any issues, if I'm not mistaken.
Do we slither down the snake stairs again?
Nope, the snakes are gone. The steps are solid. The path extends through plant. Is clear of the plants and thorns at the bottom.
Right.
And when you reach the bottom of the ziggurat, around the ground, all over the ground, blue tulips bloom all over the place.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I grab a couple blue tulips and put them in my backpack.
Okay. They're pretty, but they're not magical or anything. They're just pretty.
I know.
Okay. Cool. Where to from here, y'all?
Headed to Port Anzaro, and I figured the safest way to do that would be to try to follow the mountain range and avoid Camp Vengeance. What do you guys think?
Yeah. We'd be going near Vorn, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Wasn't there crab people near there?
No, the crab people are in the Aldani Basin, which for some reason the labeling for that is on a different layer. So let me move that up to this layer so you guys can.
Is it this one?
No, it's the basin. It's the big body of water that's in the middle there.
Yeah. This is hexed off for me, so I don't know what's underneath.
It's right here.
Oh, there. Oh, hey, there you are.
Yeah.
Neat. Does that sound good, Dustful?
Yeah, let's do that.
Camp Vengeance is the one that hates us right now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I mean, we were able to trick them into walking out, so maybe they don't hate us too much, but I'm sure that effect has already worn off, and yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we could hug the mountain. There might be some cool stuff that way. We might die. That's also towards the undead area, isn't it?
What do you mean the undead area? You guys don't really know of any undead area.
Camp Vengeance,
I thought that
is
was
surrounded by undead, isn't it?
I thought that was to the
Camp
south.
Vengeance wanted you to go back where you came from in order to search for undead.
Wasn't it like near it, like across here?
Well, they wanted you to go back where you came from, so like this way, east.
Oh, okay.
You guys are going north and then over to Port Anzara, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go like this way.
Okay. Yeah, so after spending this time climbing up the ziggurat and talking to Saja and then climbing back down, I think that at this point you guys realize that it's not really suited for traveling much further during that day, so I don't think you would do that. And you would go ahead and set up camp and prepare to sort of settle in for the night. But you can do so in the field of
that is neat.
pretty blue tulips if you'd like.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
I grabbed a couple.
Yeah.
And-
Hey, almighty,
tulips and-
I wish we had
Dungeon
a.
Master, can you see this?
yeah, I can.
Hang on. What? Now it's not showing it to me.
I'll be right back.
My roll 20 crashed.
Oh,
No.
rip.
I was trying to ask if you could see the ruler that
Can we
I
get
made
some
not
rips in
visible to
chat
others.
for roll 20 on Cabby's end?
Uh,
So, Bookslam, you're making food and water?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you create a big pile of food and all of your water skins fill up automatically and everything is
And you
nice
guys can drink from my mouth again.
You get your pile of worm-shaped tofu. Ugh.
It's not worm-shaped tofu anymore, okay? It's
grubs,
no.
larva.
No.
Um,
Things that resemble tacos,
spiders.
but aren't tacos because they probably don't have the word tacos for that. Yes.
You know, there's a character
So
in
just
the Adventure
flatbread
Zone.
sandwiches?
What was that?
Flatbread There's a character in the Adventure Zone whose entire character arc was going to collect all of the knowledge and ingredients in order to create tacos. The character's name was Taco.
Oh
The
my
origin
god.
of the word taco.
That is-
Retroactively.
That is
It's pretty
beautiful,
great.
dude.
Yeah,
Oh, that is
it's pretty good.
beautiful.
All right, so
Wow.
you create all your food and water. You guys are all well sustained for the night, and yeah, you pack in and camp it out. The next day, let's actually I already know what encounter I want to do. All right, that's fine. Yeah, so the next day you guys start traveling. Are you guys traveling at a fast pace or a slow pace, or normal pace? I mean.
You want to do fast? We can do fast. Let me roll guidance. Oh,
Yeah.
So
Let's do fast. We have the magic bullshit. Fun
Yeah,
getting lost.
here's the thing: if Cabby is leading the party with the Vegvasir, then you would not need to roll guidance because Cabby is just like,
Oh,
"No,
okay.
I got this, guys."
Okay,
And
yeah,
can
cool.
lead you guys on. I'm still gonna roll to see whether or not you guys make the extra hex travel.
Yeah.
Oh, my guidance is useless. Great. Been phased out.
Yeah, so you make the extra hex
You got
travel.
replaced by a metal disc. How do you feel about that?
I feel pretty good. I don't have to do this this stupid roll every time.
I really hate.
Oh,
how all
foolish
these
factory
things
worker.
overlap.
Thinking that robots are there to make your job easier.
All right, I'm back.
All right. So on your travels, everybody roll perception for me.
Okay. Do.
Oh yeah, because it crashed. It just took away my character sheet. Perception, right?
Yeah.
23.
Okay.
11.
Yeah, so I think it's easy enough for all of you to see this. So at the base of a tree, you see three people that have fallen to, well, seemingly fallen to their death. There's three people that are on the ground dead at the base of this tree. When you look around, if you look up, you see a 10-foot wide platform built on the side of the tree. There doesn't seem to be any apparent way to climb up as the ladder is like rolled up into the base of the platform. And there's a flag posted at the top of or next to the platform on like the edge of it. It's a, well, I guess it's more of a banner than a flag, but it's the right half is green, the left half is like a golden color, and then it's got the white silhouette of a stag's head in the middle.
You guys want to go check out that tree? Just saying. In that
look
voice.
around for trap or anything.
Do you want to do some investigation for traps, you said?
Yeah.
Alright, do some investigation. There's
I
really-
also would like to do investigation.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you don't see any traps. It doesn't look like there's anything nefarious here, like against or towards you guys. It just looks like something bad happened to the guys that were here before.
You want to loot the bodies?
Absolutely.
Okay, so when you go to search,
I mean, we gotta like see if they got any identification, so we can tell their next of kin, right?
Yeah, that's it.
so when you go to search their bodies, I think you just find like a standard adventuring pack on one of them. On the other two, their packs are filled with like big chunks of honeycomb that are sticky with honey and I guess mostly just honey, but yeah.
Man, I hate how sticky honey can get. I'm not gonna touch it.
The bodies,
Also,
as you're looting through the bodies, you notice that They have giant puncture wounds on them as well.
Can I roll for perception and looking up?
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, so when you look up, you see the ladder pulled up into the platform, and you see some like scrapes and scratches along the tree and the platform itself, and you see I think some extra honey and stuff like on the edge of the platform, but that's about it.
I carefully and quietly tell my comrades. I was like, I think giant bees or something killed these people, and we might want to be quiet and careful. Or wasps. And they have a ton of honey, which means this is maybe a nest.
Don't touch the honey.
Yep, not touching it. I got feathers. Don't like it.
And if you see any giant grubs squirming around in the honey, let me know.
You gonna what?
What?
All I'm saying is, if I kidnap a hive, then I have free honey forever.
Oh, you're gonna try and raise one of these bees from birth in order to create honey for you?
If the circumstances present themselves, I'm not going to go out looking for it. That's asking to get killed.
You did literally just ask them to look for it.
No, I said if they see it, to let me know.
Okay.
It's different.
So these puncture wounds don't have giant stingers poking out of them or anything?
No, there's no stingers like left in them. No.
Oh, if it's wasp, fuck that. Wasp honey is shit.
Yeah.
Besides, you can't ride a giant wasp. It's got to be a bumblebee or some shit.
Ooh, I want to ride a giant bumblebee.
Right? Wouldn't it be so soft?
Bumblebee tuna. Balls are show. That's an old Ace Ventura joke. I feel bad about it. Sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, so you find an adventuring pack and some giant honeycombs. What you gonna do about it?
If you can take the adventuring pack, let's leave the honey though.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the honey. I don't really want to mess with gigantic wasp-like creatures.
Okay.
Especially, I mean, these dudes have like gigantic holes through them, right? Like,
Yeah, they're pretty big holes.
yeah, I'm good. Yep, we're going. Let's go.
All right. Yeah. So I think you can just search the compendium for adventuring pack. Adventuring gear. Yeah, you can. Oh, it's not an item though. Damn. Anyway,
Isn't
the
it just that like whole bunch of items like the backpack and the bedroll and all that stuff?
Yeah, it's all the real basic shit.
Yeah.
I gathered the honeycomb and start a breakfast cereal empire, says Cole. So, Cabby, you were AFK earlier when you were keeping watch for the party just outside of Oralunga, but I mentioned that you heard a like buzzing and loud droning sound. Nothing bothered you guys that night, but you did hear that at least. So, just something to keep in mind as you progress through the jungles of Chult.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Alright, so do you guys just keep on trucking then?
Yeah, we keep on trucking.
Okay. So you take the things...
Keep on moving on.
And you again hear that loud droning buzzing sound that Cabby you heard the night before. Or I guess it was 2 nights ago now. But you hear the sound off in the distance. Anything?
Sorry. I'm not sure.
What? What are you asking, Cappy?
What?
Or are you
See-
asking the whole party? Do. What's going on?
I don't know. I'm really confused.
About what?
We hear a loud buzzing sound, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same sound, Cabby, that you heard 2 nights ago.
Right.
Try and alert the party.
It's
Okay.
gotta be those bees.
Or wasp.
Yeah,
Worst case
so
scenario, it's hornets.
as soon as you alert them, let me get a map ready.
Alright.
We're gonna roll stealth. Everyone roll stealth.
I mean, you can try.
Yeah. Gonna do it. Stealth. Bam.
Eh?
Okay. Cabby, are you also going to try and stealth with these fools?
Yeah.
Don't call us fools.
Because I figure any type of large insectoid is going to be very territorial. So it doesn't matter how friendly we are. We're in their territory, presumably. Why?
You know, Cole, I'm reading Josh's chat. Get out.
Trying to make a beeline for the tree line. God damn it, Cole.
Oh.
All right,
Call
let
you a
me-
light.
Ooh.
Is
So, Zeshtil,
subtle?
what are you doing that allows these creatures to hear you or notice you?
What am I doing that I would be noticed?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I'm trying to hide in a bush or something and I step on a stick.
Okay.
I don't know.
Get good.
Yeah, so Zeshtil is over here trying to hide and just being very obvious about it. It's like in Fortnite when you're in the bush disguise, but you're just like sitting inside of a building, right? And it's very obvious. But yeah, you're noticed.
Are we supposed to be seeing these bees? Or wasps? Hornets?
You are now. Yeah.
Okay.
So this happens, and immediately the droning sound gets louder, and the wasps zero in on the three of you. Or at least they zero in on Zeshtil right now, because they don't necessarily notice the three of you. But I do want to get initiative from everybody. Let me clear my initiative tracker currently. Let me also...
Cole, now I'm worried about these bees.
Waffles?
No.
I think you really should change your streamer name to Waffles and Bees. That way it's just funny.
Ugh.
Do it, dude. You have like the longest streamer name.
That's my Xbox handle. I've gotten kind of bored of it though. I've had it for years.
Do they still call
Bored
them
of you.
gamer tags? Is that a thing?
Yeah, they're called gamer tags.
I did not. Man,
I
it's
think.
been around for a long
I don't know if
time.
Yeah.
Microsoft changed that.
All right. you
They
guys wanna
were
give me
when
some-
I was on Xbox 360.
Back in the
Let's-
day, actually,
Back
it was
in
on.
my day.
I'm pretty sure they called in gamer tags on Xbox OG as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the last time I played an Xbox was the 360.
No, I mean OG Xbox, not 360. Like
I think you
guys
guys
are
are
misunderstanding
misunderstanding each
there
other.
was an Xbox before
I am
360.
acknowledging that, and
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
saying that I didn't mention that one.
I was just
Used
saying
was the
that
360.
the OG Xbox had gamer tags on it as well. All right.
Anyway, can I get? Can you
Nope.
select your token and roll initiative, and I'll modify it to that.
I don't wanna
that
fight.
number for you.
I'm gonna run. Jeez.
Wow, y'all.
Nope. Chris, you can't roll 2 initiatives.
Well,
You
I
have to
had
take
to. I had to
You know,
give
he told me
him.
to.
Yeah, I had to give him a token. So,
Oh.
yeah, these giant wasps are coming for you, buddy. Right now, Zeshel's the only one they see, so he's the only one they're gonna attack.
If this is the moment our
Yay.
whole party dies, I
That'd be
will-
great.
They're just bees. They can't be that strong.
Well, at least we get to play the new module on Friday.
Yeah, it's not like I'm playing this or anything, right? Yeah. So these wasps are gonna make a beeline for you,
Ha 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 ha.
and yeah, you're just gonna get a fucking swarm of them.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so
That's
sorry,
standard.
Zestral.
I'll try to heal you. Oh my god.
This fucker's about to get penetrated over and over again.
I'm not happy about this.
So I'm gonna make 6 attacks. You let me know. Let's see, what's your AC? Your AC is 10? Oh, Zeshel, you're so squishy, buddy.
Good Christ.
Oh man, I didn't realize it was gonna put the whole attack block in every single one of them. Okay, so they hit you 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So if you'll Zeshel, I'm sorry. If you'll roll 4 Constitution saving throws for me.
Oh my god.
Okay, so luckily only one of these Constitution saving throws hits you. Let me divvy up the damage real quick for you.
Oh jeez.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Because it's half as. Wait, hang on. You have some.
Don't
sort
say
of,
oh shit.
You have some sort of You don't get bothered by poison, right? Right?
Yeah.
Poison immunity. Okay. Good. Bo, but it's the poison
Yeah,
condition.
but-
Does that mean you just don't bother with the poison condition, or you don't take poison damage?
Both, I believe.
I'm not the one to answer that question.
Okay, let me find out before I completely destroy you. Hang on a second.
Before you murder me.
Yeah.
Believe if it's an outright immunity, fuck you, no poison.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what I would
he's
assume.
not technically murdering you. You should have rolled better.
So, I agree that I think that would mean that you wouldn't take damage from the poison. I think that's fair enough in this particular circumstance. So
Let me just put my hand right here. Everything will be fine.
12, 17.
Nothing to see here, guys.
You take 23 points of piercing damage
Oh!
between the 4 stingers that hit you.
Well, that is
Ow.
less than I
Much-
expected.
How much hit points do you have? What? How much hit points do you have, Zeshel? Cut out.
You keep cutting
I don't
out.
know why we're...
I'm down to 14 now.
Okay,
Ah.
you're okay. I gotcha, boo.
So I will tell you that had you not had that poison immunity, you would have taken an additional like 13 points of damage on top of that. So, yeah. All right, so that's the giant wasp turn. Cabby, it's your turn.
Alright, 1 second. Alright.
Be sure nice to have other party members.
I have to really think about what to do here.
Hey, you guys have been a 3-person party more often than not, so
That is
Because I
true.
know in character,
I missed our NPCs. Yeah, the first few months we were just a 3-person party, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's fine. don't don't
I
tell
was saying
anybody
it's fine in reference to Cole's its immunity, not asymptomatic.
Oh, okay. Or you could do what Baron used to do. Let me get back with you. Let me get back with you.
So yeah, Cabby, how you gonna?
You gonna do stuff?
Me?
Yeah.
Tried to stab this one. Sorry. But I think I missed.
A 10? Yeah, 10 misses, unfortunately. But don't you have... you don't get advantage or anything being stealth, do you? As a rogue?
I thought you did.
And that...
Oh, yes.
No, you just get sneak attack, which just gives you extra damage if you hit, so...
And only on hit, so...
Well, actually, no, because if you're stealth, you would take them by surprise. I'll give you advantage on it. I think that's fine. You do 8 points of damage. That's all right. Yeah, so you stab the first giant wasp that stung your buddy over there.
Alright. Then, because my buddy's also right there, that
Yeah.
means I get
You get the sneak
to...
attack damage.
What is it right now?
Plus
3d6?
3d6? Yeah. Yeah. So, do you want to describe the stabbing that kills this poor giant wasp?
I stab it in its thorax,
Okay.
and, like, try to stab clean through it into the next guy. But
okay.
I don't do it. I just stab him.
Yeah. Yeah, you stab through his thorax at least, though, and you tear open his big wasp butt, and out pours the goop of bug guts that comes out of it. And that first wasp is dead.
Get a skeleton! That's what Cabby says as the goop splooshes out.
Get a skeleton, you gross monster. Alright, Book Slam, it's your turn.
I'm gonna shoot level 2 guiding bolt at this thing.
Okay.
This one.
Yeah, do it. So 20? Yeah, that hits. Jesus. So you do 17 radiant damage to it? Yeah. Do
Yep.
you want to describe how this poor thing does?
It blows up and splashes all its bug guts all over Zestral and Cabby. I'm kind of in the clear zone though.
Rude.
It's like every B movie like corpse explosion that you've ever
Yeah.
seen. Yeah. Oh, B movie. God damn it, Josh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I was...
I'm mad at myself for that.
And
It was pretty great.
To do it.
Like jazz?
All right, Zeshul, it's
Hey,
your turn.
hey, Josh, just be yourself, okay?
Don't be too hard on yourself.
Man, these jokes are the bee's knees.
No, they're the worst. Zeshul, it's your turn.
Actually, I gotta go take care of something. BRB.
Are you being for real?
No.
Evil Paul says, "Rip my sides," are these puns?
Yeah, they're bad. I know.
Rip at my side at these. Yeah.
Okay.
Leave him be. Chat says, "Notice me."
All right. I'm gonna do 2 Eldritch blasts on the ones to each side of me here.
Okay.
I kind of needed to heal you. Oops, sorry.
Whoops.
So that one and that one.
those are low damage rolls.
Yeah, they sure are.
Do you don't get any sort of bonuses? Hang on.
Something's not right.
No, it's just straight 1d10 force damage. Yeah.
Wow.
Alright, so, yeah, the one to your left takes 2 damage. And, yeah, the one to your right takes 1 damage. So you do the Wyatt fucking Earp, like, cross-arm Eldritch Blast at the 2 bees on either side of you, and you do a little damage to each one, so...
You hurt them good, boy.
There you go. It's the wasp's turn again. So let's see. I think that these 2 wasps are going to come after Cabby, and these 2 wasps are going to stay on Zeshtul. Actually, this one will probably go up here. There we go.
Yay. Bring it on.
Coward!
So let's do the attack on Book Slam first.
Okay.
A sting. That's not a hit, is it?
Nope.
Nice.
AC of 1 million. I'm a god. I have 16.
Okay. The 2 on Cabby. The second one hits. Cabby, can you roll a Constitution saving throw for me?
We need to find you some battle grids for forest encounters.
I have a couple. I honestly forgot that I even had them set up. So.
Oh, okay.
Also, they usually have like shit left over in them from previous battles and stuff. I should have put them in.
Oh,
there,
yeah.
Cabby, can we get a Constitution saving throw, please?
Yeah, sorry, it's not sending for some reason. Why? Did it do it that time?
Yeah, there we go. Alright, so you take 6 piercing damage and 4 poison damage.
How much piercing damage?
6 piercing damage.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so only one of the wasps managed to get you, though. But he poisoned you a little bit. It did not feel good. And then the last one attacking Zeshtul.
Book slam?
Misses. No, Book Slam was first.
Oh, okay. Oh.
And then the
Zeshtul,
last one
okay.
attacking Zeshtul misses. So, yeah, that's the giant wasps. They do all their stings, and they don't do a very good job at it. Now, Cabby, it's your turn again. Which one you rapier in?
I would appreciate you not phrasing it like that.
No,
And
I
this one.
realized that the second it came out of my mouth.
Phrasing?
Yeah, that's a hit. Go ahead and give us some damage.
I'm sorry, chats. Our DM.
It's a rapier. It's an item. You're using it.
Here,
You're stabbing
we'll
it.
use my my Nightbot quote. Stupid came out of my mouth. Raven
Yeah.
Vulcans 2018. This time it can be for you.
Yeah. Cool. So you do 8 piercing damage, and you get your sneak attack damage too. So don't forget that.
Yeah. I almost rolled 3d56, and I don't even know how the fuck that would work.
I mean, it's a computer, so it can do whatever. It'll roll whatever you want. Yeah, you stab through another thorax and bring it to its
Justice.
bee's knees. Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Bad puns.
Bad.
Bad puns.
So bad.
Cool. Book Slam, it's your turn.
Yo, keyboard man, woman. Who? Okay, it was you. I didn't know who it was. Jeez.
It's usually me, so yeah.
Yeah, yours is pretty loud too. Oh gosh.
Sorry, there was a bee.
Level 1. Oh man, that didn't hit, did it?
Which one are you trying to
The one in front of me.
Yeah, no, that didn't hit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So your bolt just shoots past the wasp as it quickly dodges out of the way, and it does not get hit by your guiding bolt.
Nope.
Zeshul, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna do a shocking grasp on this guy right next to me.
Okay, are you going to do it at a higher level by any chance?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Always state that. I've been screwed over so many times by not stating it. Same.
Yeah, go ahead.
So that's two d8s, right?
So, well, just click on the spell and roll 20 first, and it should do the thing.
Nope.
Let me make sure that rolled correctly. Yeah, it rolled correctly. So you try to grab at it, but because it's a wasp, it just sort of like buzzes around in front of you, and you're not able to get a hold of this wasp and perform your shocking grasp. So, unfortunately, you don't do any damage to it either.
Balls.
The walls.
And it is the last three giant wasps' turn. We're gonna start at the top again with the one attacking Book Slam. He's gonna do a sting. He's gonna
Get good.
critically miss.
Stabs itself, kills itself.
I don't think he stabs itself, but he does one of those very cartoony, like goes to sting, misses, and just like does a loop in the air, sort of thing.
It tries so hard to stab me, its thorax rips out of its body.
You wish. The second one attacking Cabby is also going to do a sting and a hit. And Cabby, if you could roll Constitution saving throw for me again.
Yep. I have the best constitution.
Okay. You take
Wow.
4 piercing damage
People-
and 6 poison damage. As the poison slowly seeps into your veins.
Ugh.
Ugh. You are poisoned for... Oh, that's if you reduces it to 0. Okay, which I don't think you are at 0 yet. You're pretty good, right?
Nope.
Okay.
12.
And then the last one attacking Zeshul. Let's see if he can do the sting. 15. Yeah, so Zeshul, you take 5 piercing damage. Alright. Cabby, our exterminator over here. Let's see if you can kill some more wasp.
Alright. I'm gonna stick with my trusty stabby.
That does a stab. Yep, successfully. Which one are you stabbing? The
I'm
one that's next to Book
going
Slam, so you can
for
get the
this
sneak
one.
attack? Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
Smort.
Smort. Which one are you destroying? The one nearest to you?
No, the one nearest to you so that she can get the sneak
Oh.
attack damage.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so you obliterate it. Again, you just are ripping thoraxes all day long. No problem. And then Book Slam. It's your turn.
I do the thing. And it's a cool thing.
Do it.
And I do level... We'll do level 2 Guiding Bolt again.
Okay.
On the one closest to Gabby.
Okie dokie.
Is that a hit?
Yeah, that's a hit.
Nice.
Poof. Yeah, so again, another very cheap effects looking corpse explosion of a bee just sort of splattering in the air as you're radiating
And it
damage.
splatters on them again.
Yeah, just them, not you.
From the other side. So
Yeah.
now both sides are fully covered in bug guts.
Congratulations, you two.
Yep.
Zeshul, it's
when-
your turn.
All right. I'm annoyed that the shocking grasp didn't work out, so I'm just gonna try to blast it again with the
Okay.
Eldritch Blast. Jesus.
Dude,
There.
Whoa! Well, one of them hit.
why did you roll it a second time?
Because I'm doing 2 beams. Like I always do.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, well, then the second
that-
one hit. Did you do it
That
at
does
a higher
apply
level?
if you don't. I guess level 1.
Why did it roll a second? Oh, because that's for the second attack. Duh.
Yeah. So second attack would be for the one that's last, so 9 damage.
All right. Yeah. So you shoot your Eldritch Blast at it, and it's sort of pushed around in the air, and it takes the 9 force damage, but it continues to stay alive. So it's going to take one last sting at Zestial. You take another 5 piercing damage as it gets one last sting in, and then it's going to very pitifully try and skitter away and fly out of the area. It's going to try and save its own life. Cabby, it's your turn. You want to try and finish this guy off from a distance?
Yep, I'm gonna pull out my short bow.
Yep, that hits.
Mostly because I don't trust other species that have sophisticated hierarchy.
Mostly because.
No.
Yeah. Mostly the cause is the bees.
No. Roll your damage. Yeah.
But so
that's
many
enough.
puns could be made.
No.
Man, that bee is
No.
buzzed.
No. No. Everyone stop it. Stop it right now. You all die.
My chat
all
loves
of your
it.
characters
Well,
die.
some of them do. The rest of them are like.
It's okay. If you stoke conflict within your chat, the chat will grow stronger.
So the final bee buzzes away and is like very shakily trying to fly out, and Cabby lines up a shot and just like I think probably pins it to the nearest tree. And yeah, you guys have successfully killed all the wasps.
I'm a scientist!
No, I don't think that's how it works.
I'm pretty sure I just pinned a bug to a wall. That makes me a scientist.
Puma said
At the
we should.
very least, a British person.
Puma said we should introduce pun damage.
That's a great
Raven would
idea,
be
Puma.
dead
I'm
in
gonna write up
seconds.
some mechanics for that, and we're definitely gonna do that.
He said Raven would be dead in seconds. This is true.
This is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys managed to successfully clear out the remainder of the giant wasps. You suspect that these are probably the same wasps that those Emerald Enclave adventurers ran into and stole the honeycomb from. Yeah, for now, I think we're going to call it, though, and we will continue running on next week. So,
Cool.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for joining.
That's exactly
We'll be
right.
back next Tuesday at the same time, right, Cabby and Zeshul?
Tuesday.
and
Yeah.
Brookside? Cool.
I'm good for Tuesday, pretty sure.
Awesome.
Alright, I'm gonna go play Destiny.
All right, have fun. I'm going to disconnect from Discord and say goodbye to my chat, and I will talk to you guys later.
Bye, the doctor's chat.
Goodbye, chat!
I gotta talk to my chat, and then I'm gonna play some Battlefield 5.
Have fun with
So
that.
if
Let
you
me
guys
know how that is.
Yeah.
I will
Yeah,
probably tune
okay.
in later while I'm working, actually, even.
Yeah, sounds good, dude. All right.
All right. Let me transition over to this. All right. So thanks everybody that came out to watch us play D&D. We will be back with more D&D next Tuesday, same time, same place. Until then, all during the rest of this week, I'll be streaming at the same time in the morning some Yakuza 0. And then on Friday, the new Dragon Heist content comes out, so I might read through some of that on stream in the morning. I think that'd be fun to sort of do a little bit of early GM prep. I know we won't be playing it for a while because we're going to finish all of Tomb of Annihilation, but it'd still be cool to see what the module has to offer. So yeah, come hang out tomorrow with me while I go beat up some Japanese gangsters and Yakuza. And until then, I will see everybody later. Bye.